My name's Jimmy Rodriguez. I'm a content creator, and we're talking about my 2019 5th Gen 4Runner. So the reason I got into this or got this vehicle and started upgrading it was I do a lot of shooting across the country, long range shooting, competitive shooting, and this was a way for me to take my gear with me all over the country as I go to matches or I go to different places. And some of those places are kind of remote, whether it's in the mountains or in the desert, over in the East Coast out by the beaches. So my buddies talked me into putting a lift on it and doing some upgrades and slowly adding armor and the re-gear and all those things. So that way it was more capable and allowed me to go to more places. So because of that, I've been able to drive through a blizzard. I've driven in the mountains of Colorado and San Juans. We've been up to Moab. I've done some trails there, gone to Zion, also been out to California, been down to the East Coast, out to Florida. And the thing that I love about my 4Runner and everything we've done with it is that I feel confident and comfortable that I can take my family and my equipment with me anywhere in the country and never run into an issue where I can't get in or out of a situation. We've got Icon upper control arms, Total Chaos lower control arms, Apex tie rods, Super Pro sway bar connectors. Just switched over to the Fox DSEs. These are the factory editions. So you have that dual compression adjustment, high speed and low speed. So far they've been super smooth. And then moving over, we've got Method wheels. I believe these are the 703s, maybe 701s. Mickey Thompson Baja Bosses. And then moving to armor at the front, we've got a DeMillo bumper. This is their Baja style DeMillo rock sliders with a kick out. So these are nice because if you ever get in some of those trails like at Barnwell, you get in those ruts, it'll kick you off of that so you don't kill these quarter panels on the trees and rocks. Going to the back, this is a tandem off-road rear bumper with dual swing out. This was their first prototype of it, and they made a few tweaks to it since then, but we have a Pro Eagle mounted on it, which I like actually using the Pro Eagle better, especially when you have to do maintenance rather than using a high lift jack. Spare mounted on the back. Going up to the top, we have a AL off-road roof rack. So the nice thing about this one is it sits super low and it's super wide, so it helps reduce some of that wind noise. In the Zerx boxes up top, we have recovery gear on one side, and the other one's just a spare storage for any other stuff I need when I go off-road. Spare gas can, Wii Boost back there, and then we've got Max Tracks on the other side. Coming back to the front, we have Baja lights throughout, so we have S2s in the back. Up at the front, we have 4 LP6s. So I did the dual where we have amber and white. And the reason for that is when you're out in the desert, the amber it cuts through the sand better. You don't get as much of that light reflection back at you. But if you're out and it's open and you need the white light to really punch through, that's where we have the 2 whites in the center. And then we've got a S8 bar up front, and then we've got more Baja designs for fog lights, and then our ditch lights out wide. And then we've got a Warn winch in here with Factor 55 lead protector, and and then the only other thing that you can't really see is the re-gear. So it is running 488s. So these are 295 tires. So the 488s are the 295s, which is essentially a 34-inch. It runs really well. It's not hunting for gears, and the torque when it's climbing in low gears is super nice without ever having to do the supercharger. So that's the full rundown of my 5th Gen 4Runner. If you guys have any questions about it, any questions about upgrading your 5th Gen 4Runner or anything I've done, shoot me a message on DM. I'm happy to answer. Give me a follow if you want to follow as I take it across the country up through Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and just follow along on the adventures.